Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Camavinga gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, I think his new boss will be asking him to nip opposition attacks in the bud. I think that's going to be his chief involvement. But he's just not out there to win the ball. He can also make a habit of moving it forward very quickly, and he actually has a creative side to his game that I think is underestimated.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. So, Jim, this is a relatively unfamiliar formation, but who are the key players within it?
Yeah, I'd say the advanced midfielders, Peter. They're going to have to do all the jobs of, say, a number 8 and a number 10, and an auxiliary striker, if you like. They have to do a lot of the pressing, carrying the ball forward, as well as making sure that the lone man up front doesn't get isolated. Effectively, they're the space invaders in the team.
So that's got things underway. Nico Williams. Nico Williams.
He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's had it taken off him. Valverde. Yamal. It's a pretty loose pass. Tchouaméni played out to the left flank. The most accurate pass.
Yamal! It's in! 2-0 and in next to no time.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And they're quick to get it back. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Chance for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Diawara gets a good foot in there. Driving through the shapes to shoot! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they were pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here. Tchouaméni, Nico Williams. Well, that pass isn't the best. Diawara. Leganes, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And he cuts out the supply. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Lewandowski. That's a good ball out wide. And the counter is on. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's Camavinga.
Bebeto.
Now, decent chance!
No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time.
a momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
It's become a case of men against boys. Leganes ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Tchouaméni. Lewandowski. Oh, it's Bebeto. Now there's a fine ball. Caught offside that time.
Lamine Yamal.
Bebeto has a look inside the box. Oh, good take in a good area. Diawara. Valverde, who's on a run down the left wing. Can he finish?
Yeah! Whoa!
Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Yamal. He's going for goal! Oh, he really got hold of that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's Lewandowski. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good spread. Well, they can break here. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Bebeto. There's the shot! It's a loose ball.
Can you do it?
This could be the final action of the first half. Traumeri goes for a shot! It's in!
I do it!
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Barcelona. And we hit half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. It's Bebeto. And here's Lewandowski. Shot could be on. Shoots! It's in! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Go on.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Well timed, excellent interception.
That was lovely, that. Oh, what a ball!
Ai, offside, shit, man.
Referee has his flag raised for offside. Diawara. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nico Williams does well to get it back. Chouameni. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Lewandowski. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Yamal. He's having a go. Oh, denied at the last.
Bijna Yamal.
Quite
Bijna.
this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Bebeto looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors.
And Bebeto! He's put his foot right through that one.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And he's intervened well there. And he's managed to get free. And this is Bebeto! And that's past the post.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Bijna Bebeto.
Diawara. Played out wide. No way through.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Lewandowski! Lewandowski! And that's wide.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Diawara. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And this is Bebeto. And his real chance! He's got a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero.
Let's go,
He is
Bebeto.
simply indefatigable.
Let's go,
Well, I
Bebeto.
think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Leganes couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, well measured. Picks out, and the shot! He scores! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Koundé, half an hour gone in the second half. It's Camavinga. And it's Tchouaméni. Valverde. Valverde charging forward, the ball at his feet. And the shot! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ferran Torres going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
Yamal for Ferran Torres. Yamal has a shot! And that is a routine catch.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Ferran Torres producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Koundé. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Now it's Ferran Torres. Closing it. Shot, surely!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Ruben Peña clears it away. It's a throw-in. Great, and he shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Sticks it away! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Rafinha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Very nicely done. He's had a shot! He has done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Diawara. Valverde. And it's Gavi. Gavi running with the ball. Valverde goes sliding in. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery
Thank
to
you,
me.
Carlo. Major.
Ruben Peña. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So it's down to business here. Bebeto, one half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the perfect fit for a fox-in-the-box type player, as he's got surprisingly good vision and an eye for a pass that allowed him to play more creative roles.
Whilst remaining, of course, a genuinely prolific goal scorer. A 29-goal season, a 25-goal season during his stint in Spain.
And people will, of course, remember him for coming up with one of football's most iconic celebrations too.
And here's Yamal.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to...
And the shot!
That's going in strongly.
Leon couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Driving on and making good progress.
Bebeto really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Nice bit of trickery. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Bebeto, and this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, bang on target. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
He's found a way through. Played into space out wide. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Picked out brilliantly. Look at the... Can he finish? And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Bebeto. And he skips past his man. He's tried one! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Barcelona with the corner, there first. That has been knocked clear, and that was nowhere near his best. Nico Williams. Great ball and real chance! In he goes again! Leon are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Lewandowski, chance here to counter. Nico Williams. Now that looks a decent ball. He's on it. Bebeto goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Let's go, Bebeto.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
El dorsal 15.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Camavinga puts his foot on the gas. He's got away. Decent chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bebeto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. That's gone for a throw-in. And it's Tchouaméni. Barcelona are 1 up and looking surprisingly comfortable. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tchouaméni does well to get it back. Looking for the run. Pass somewhat off target.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lewandowski ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then. Oh no, what has happened here? And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, that's a key interception. He's found a way past. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, that's delightful. And this is Bebeto. And he's lost his man here. They're urging him. And he shoots! He's scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Let's go, Amo, let's go.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Just eases him off the ball. Looking to play him in. He is through here. Camavinga spots it and intercepts. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And he whips a big header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal. And that has left him in a heap. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was... And the finish! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
O pilla mal.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Tranquillamente mal. Io vedo.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
El dorsal 20 será reemplazado por el dorsal 19. Cambio de jugadores.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he should have made it 4.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Corner number 3 coming up. Referee's given a throw. Valverde, he's gone for goal! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
Valverde clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Leon are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. Nice interception, well timed. Nico Williams. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. He could be in here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And he's on his way. Great chance.
Genial, mas cópia,
That
pô.
is doing no harm at
No
all.
way.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this
Rafinha,
art of
no way,
counter-attacking.
man.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10
Leon have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
El dorsal 17. El dorsal 2.
Sobrino. Oh, that's fabulous. Strong running down that left flank. Now that's well seen too. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Williams. Nico Williams. expertly cut out, really nicely done. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. And he's decided to go for it.
Pierde,
A
stop,
real
weer voor keer.
chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rafinha. Now this could be a chance. Oh, they can break here. Some resolute defending there. There will be a throw-in. That has not gone well. Sobrino. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, it's Bebeto. That has been slung wide.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Williams anda cansado. Anda cansado.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time, and he's managed to get free. Not the most accurate pass. Camavinga, nicely intercepted. And time is up. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Bebeto picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.